Greetings, fellow planetary defenders. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards. Episode 44, Ink Tag. I have a lot of dread leather I could part with. Dread leather is not something we want to wear for ourselves, but having murdered creatures, you can think of it as like trophies, like big game hunting trophies. Maybe. Something like that. There we go. Fraggles is converted. It's going to take a little bit of time to recruit, so I'll probably do the conversion ritual before then. Oh, they don't even want the dread leather, do they? Alright. It's a nice crafting book. I forgot to install the psychic reader. I'll need to go around to do that. Wow, I have a lot of old clothing. Good for silver. I could turn the dread leather into like armchairs or something like that, or even dusters at some point once I have enough crafting bandwidth, but I don't have that yet. Alright, so we have a lot of money coming our way. We need to spend some. So I bought one of the books. I'm actually going to sell a lot of the wood as well. I don't need as much wood as I currently have. Even with the... actually, I have a bunch of bridges that I'm going to build. Never mind, I take that back. So maybe buy steel and plasteel? Maybe just the steel? Yeah, that'll keep us afloat. Do they have nitrimine? No? Oh, they do. I'm going to buy nitrimine as well. Alright, Freezer's back in. I did want to do a group hunt. I haven't forgotten about that. So we have, what, 6 shooters? Get a little space in case there's a full herd revenge. See, I learned my lessons. What is the empty tile next to my pawns? That is the pit gate. The subterranean pit. But hasn't been neutralized because I'm using it for waste disposal. Sorry, Swanky, you're the tank. How the conversion's going? I'm about to run one. Fraggles has converted. Goof is quite the holdout. So Goof still has a little ways to go, but Fraggles has seen the error of their ways, let's call it. Back to work. God, it's hard to click the wall lamp sometimes. My bioferrite generation has like more than doubled, which is very nice. So if I want to add bioferrite floors at some point, it will be affordable. In fact, I'll start working on that for the Noctals. Alright, conversion ritual. Please, everybody in chat, cross your fingers for me. I really want Jane to convert. The quality expected is only 60, so I don't have a lot of hope, but, you know, you never know. Terrible. Cringe-inducingly bad. Back up to 100. That's fine. So there's still more construction projects left to do. We have to haul junk into the pit gate. You know, the usual. The general maintenance of the base. But things are going a little bit more smoothly. We're almost done with all the mining projects that we had queued up. Armor's rolling out. We have helmets to almost everyone. Tequila and Mikas are the only ones without. And Tequila and Mikas are... well, Tequila is a nudist, so I don't think a helmet is ever going to get on her head. The bridge project is rolling out, as is the pathways. I actually might leave these floodlights on at all times to be able to keep the path illuminated so it's easier to get out to the farms. Because at nighttime, you know, we sometimes go out there to harvest. Yep, mining's done. Sweet. So we already finished all the mining down here. So this old room is going to be converted to something at some point. What's containment at now? 142 and climbing. So once we deep drill a little bit of uranium, that will get back towards, I don't know, 150 or so. It's going to be hard as hell for anything to break out of there. Which is awesome. I am very much thinking about locking Tequila Jane up into prison for her own good to convert. But I probably won't do that until the other prisoners are out, just so that I have as much workforce as possible. We are rolling out maybe the second to last Marine helmet, which is cool. Psychophagy is done, so we'll go with chronophagy. It's the only simple that we know of left. There's one here that we don't know of, though. Pernicious Pasty, thank you for the resub. And then once all of the current projects are done and armor's better, I can really start to refocus on like long-term goals. So Ink's getting the uranium for the remainder of the containment walls. Good. Wow. I'm making 16,000 power excess. Jesus. Pit rumbles again. Skyra. You are immune to Flake and Yayo, so I might have you snort some Flake or Yayo to make you a little bit happier. Where is the Flake and Yayo? Oh, I see it now. Snort Yayo. Swanky. Drink tea. Drink beer, and then everyone else come out yonder. This door's open, that door's open. Okay, good. So Ink is waiting for the flesh beasts already. Skyra, you're gonna need food, but apart from that, you're pretty happy, so come out of here now. And then once Swinky's done doing all them drugs, Swanky comes in and joins. Oh, Red, you are a bit mood too. Some of that could be salvages that you've eaten. Now, I don't have a lot of space for Flesh Beast, but I wouldn't mind some more. So, same sort of fight as before. Ink's going to offer himself up as a target, but he's a moving target because of his jump pack. So it's very hard for anyone to catch him. Is there any animals that I could, No, not really. So all force is accounted for. Good. And Sea Panda, your side focus is nowhere to be seen. Alright, so I'm not going to be able to rely on that. I do have a Jan and Troop Squad, but I probably don't need them for this. You can see why I took back control? Yeah, it was I don't know, wee bit necessary. On the difficulty I play, there's not a lot of room to mess about. So as much as I would like to offer you the opportunity to like vote on goals, sometimes it's just not... sometimes I just can't. So I'm going to focus on the big bulb freaks, break them down, so that I can focus on the smaller stuff. Alright, first jump, let's go here. You can see how powerful even one pair of Locust Armor is. All of these monsters are just chasing me and can't reach me as a result of just one set of armor. And what's awesome about this pathway here is, like, technically, it's a brawler's dream because it has open fired all the shooters, but only one pathway in and out. So I could, like, just indefinitely tank here if I wanted to. Just stand my ground and yield nothing. Which is not too hard to do. As long as the shield belt stays up to stop the tough spikes from spiking me, I can just stand here and let them usher in one at a time and murder them. Every now and then a tough spike jumps in. It's not a problem. I can always kill it. As long as I micromanage it. And Ink barely takes damage as a result of this strategy. And if I'm not mistaken, we are done. There's a few tough spikes over here that are like pain shocked. Skyra. Let's go capture one. So, let's see. Capture. Oh, I thought there were... Yeah, there is one here. And I don't even have room for it, so you're just going to carry it, because we're going to replace the Sight Stealer. Done. Previously, this was harrowing and difficult, and now it's just like, meh, easy peasy. Just because of the slight change of gear and strategy. I'm going to make another lifter. Ray lifters sounds good. Mex, let's let you actually do your job, though. So I've had you locked up for so long. Come on, who can study? See Panda, you can. There we go. Containment is full. Bioferret generation is pretty darn good. So we're 12 per day on the left and 17 per day on the right. Not too shabby. Ink got a little beat up, but he's fine. Do bioferret floors have any benefit besides containment? Not that I know of. They're not pretty. So it would just be movement speed, which is, in this case, I think 100%. For floors, well, I guess there's filth rate as well, but I don't think their filth rate is any different. Yeah, filth multiplier isn't changing. Cleaning time is bad, actually, so it takes longer to clean. It's not beautiful. So no, not really at all. Oh, it also catches fire, which is pretty rare for floors. Bioferrite stuff does catch fire, so it is a fire risk. Meaning that, like, fire foam poppers in here is not necessarily a bad idea. So yeah, it really has no benefit at all. It in fact, is the opposite. It only has the, you know, deficit or malices, or whatever you want to call it. Meaning only use bioferrite if there's a reason to. So we need another research project. Let's go back to... Oh, autocannon turrets are done. So I'll open it up for you guys. Oh, I did advanced lights. Let me take that out. I don't know if anything is missing from this list. I'll scan for it. So we have bile sculpting, if we want that. Gun link, because accuracy is pretty nice, because a lot of the entities don't shoot. We've got multi-barrel weapons if we want to go Daka Daka. We have all the drug production stuff to do if we want that. I could also consider doing fire foam at some point. I'm going to just queue that up now to like bang that out quick. And then moisture pumps if we want to remove the water. Because one of the things is that mechanoid attacks can come from water. So I could always remove the water and, you know, remove the risk. Oh boy. Okay, so we have a prison break. I'm going to try to put it down without, you know, too much loss of life. Oh, and a bunch of hares went wild. Permanent damage, so you're missing a leg, but that was from a brawl from before, and no damage on the other one. Missing legs can be fixed. You know, we have bionics now. Looks like drug production. So I'm going to do fire foam first, just because the bioferrite secure zoning needs it. But then after that, I'll have you guys have the option to vote and choose. There's only one hair up. Okay. Cheers. A treat for me and a treat for him. Oh. The rest of that coffee was just dregs. It was just all grounds. I must have pressed it bad. Oh well. Okay, drug production. So I'll whip out all the drug production, and then after that I'll do multi-barrel weapons. I'm also setting up a orbital trade beacon where all the chem fuel is, because I'm going to have more chem fuel than I have any reason to use because of all the butchery of the void creatures, turning them into chem fuel, so I can sell that. The sale price of chem fuel is pretty good. How's the armor coming along? So we are waiting on, I think, plasteel for the armor. Lover of Fraggles wanders in. Well, I hope they don't ask what I've been doing to Fraggles in the prison. Also, if it's the Lover of Fraggles, you were pregnant right when you entered, meaning that when you entered, you were pregnant with someone else's child. Got it. Glad I sorted that out. Fraggles entered as a refugee that betrayed us. With a few other people, and none of them were Franklin. Did I install the Psychic Reader? I have not yet. Next time CPAN is asleep, I'll try to remember to. The key word there is try to remember to. The chance of me actually remembering it? I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith in myself. Maybe you guys do. Alright, so here is the sale to a... Oh, strong construction. That's a rare gene. Yeah, there's not much for me to buy or sell here. I'm going to start getting rid of the tail caps because I don't really need them anymore. But The last person that came by was a gun. It was gun sales, so there really isn't much. There's a Zeus hammer that I might want to buy, which would be nice if I had to fight mechs, but it's way overpriced, I think. Although Ink is probably like, do it! So, you know, for Ink's benefit, I'm gonna do it. Probably not worth it, given that Zeus hammers are not entirely uncommon to find in Ancient Dangers if I do go Ancient Danger delving, but whatever. The third lifter that I'm making is soon going to be done, so raffle timer up for it. And Goof has converted. So we can release Goof rather than recruit Goof, and Goof will join us again. As a super pissed off, super wounded person, but still. Welcome back, Goof. I hope you're a little less goofy now. I mean, I'm not gonna hold my breath. My guess is you're gonna be still pretty goofy. Is there a good heavy SMG for you? Not really. But I also don't entirely trust you, so I guess that's fine. Not bothering with the Telcaps or Dusters anymore. It's not worth our time. So we have all the uranium that we really need for now. So I'm going to move the deep drill from uranium to plasteel instead. So we can have 2 plasteel diggers at the same time. Biofilm's done, and we'll start to do other drug productions. A distress signal. Okay. Ink. Grab your bioferrite sword. Sea Panda. As soon as Sea Panda hits enough psi focus to far skip us back, we're going to head out there. So the goal is to improve gear and go to the distress signal. The containment facility is basically already done. We just have some light flooring to do. It's not a big deal. Entity Liberator. Oh, you goof. Well, that was easy. Yeah, you ain't liberating nothing. We converted you. You clearly have not learned yet. So we bashed you in the head. In fact, holy crap. Swanky. Dear Lord. One hit point, he did 24 or 23.5 damage out of 25 potential damage. He almost smashed Goof's head in completely, lobotomizing Goof in that. Dear Lord. There is a wee bit overkill. That's all I'm going to say. So, wee bit overkill there. Alright, Sea Panda, you have enough side focus now. Probably first thing in the morning we'll head out. And the lifter's done. With 30 seconds on the raffle timer. It's good timing. Tequila Jane, I actually have a job for you. Uniquely for you. Because you're naked and have a lot of carry weight. Boink. I'm gonna have her shuttle the... Oh, I have to re-caravan you every time, don't I? That's gonna get old. Well, I don't have to. I can just add Goof to a caravan and force Goof to continue building, and then the caravan won't be disbanded every time. So, this is my attempt to poison the pit to death. It's not exploiting the game mechanics. It's totally a reasonable role-playing thing to do, right? You avoid enemies that don't particularly care for toxic garbage. I am going to try to poison them with the toxic garbage that we have from building robots. Oh, and I have a pod and hives quest to look at as well. Lovely. Will it loot the pit? Time will tell. Maybe. Maybe not. I know if I make a caravan with everyone, I can go overweight with tequila. I'm aware. I just didn't want to have everyone stop what they're doing to do it. Plus, if I use hauler animals, that works too. If I'm not mistaken. Cool. We have a bridge now. That should speed things up considerably. And then this is just so that the enemies approaching can't use it as a way to hide. Trash in the pit. All right, pods and hives. 9 hives for some honor. I'll take honor. We have a cold snap, so it's actually a bit of a benefit here because the base is going to be colder and more likely to eject the hives out on the enemies anyway. Another lovely use of the locust armor is... That could have been more elegantly done, but it's very hard for manhunters to hunt when you can fly. Fraggles deteriorate clothing to nothing. How close are you? Oh, you're very close to being recruited. Nice. I'm going to leave Goof without a weapon for a bit, just because Goof's been, like, betraying us regularly. Ooh, compacted steel. That's nice. It might have taken out some of my bridge, though. But whatever. So I did skip a day. I meant to go out to help the distress signal. I will do that in the morning. I got distracted. And also the raffle timer. Double distracted. Alright. Lifter. Saturn's bars. Hopefully, you won't get destroyed, like all the other mechs constantly do. Red, you've been on an insult spree for quite some time now. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's cute. We got an infestation anyway. I had one questing, and game was like, not good enough. We're gonna send you one anyway. It is an infestation. I don't know how many bugs there are, but I imagine it isn't small. I don't have a 1x1 bottleneck anywhere. Where's the closest building material I have? Steel? Okay. That's not steel. Let's try that again. Guero. You're pretty close to the steel. Actually, I would want it like that. Hold fire for a second. So, we are going to have to kill some bugs. Goof, you want to redeem yourself for all the goofiness that you've been putting me through? Grab a rifle. Don't mess around about it. Alright, so this bottleneck is so that Ink doesn't have to fight 3 at once, but only 1 at once. So let's get started. It is a 10 hive. That's not too bad. It's manageable, I think. Unfortunately, where it is, I don't really have good line of sight to be able to help Ink. But it did hit him with focus to help with his crawling, dodging. They rampaged a little bit, but they didn't break too much. Like 1 wall segment, 2 wall segments, not a big deal. Just made a mess of things. Just more bug meat for me to cook. The throne room, yeah, isn't technically a throne room at the moment, but that's easy to fix. Ink's done. You barely got hurt, because A, armor, and B, focus. There's a few bugs left in here that need to get finished off. Oh, there's actually a full-fledged mega spider that hasn't been killed yet. There, it's dead now. So there's just a spellipede. It's no problem. Yeah. That was handled. That wasn't too bad. Swanky got a few nibbles as well. Nothing we can't fix. I think the throne room is... Why is this disrespected? Oh, no, this platform's disrespected. Okay. Because of, like, broken walls or something. I don't know. All the cleaning seems to have been done, so I'm just going to get everything put back together before wrapping this up. So that's about the same size hive as this quest calls for. So I'm definitely going to destroy it. So improve gear and go to the distress signal. I still haven't gone to the distress signal, but every time I intend to, something happens. Mental breaks or whatever. So a note for future me, for the priority above my head, and all I have left to do is build 2 walls before ending this. Okay, everything's back to normal. We definitely have some buggy corpses to haul away. But this, my friends, is where I am going to leave off for now. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that made it all the way to the credits. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow guards.